Ora viva pessoal, my name is André and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So I just finished playing the game and recording the game. And I have found one extremely interesting building or structure, which is this hydrogen vent. This will give us infinite power. And I also found a gold volcano, which is useless for the time being, but it might come in handy in the future. But then, in order to actually take advantage of this hydrogen vent, there are a few things that need to happen before that. We need to have access to an infinite source of cold water, and that infinite source is here. But I also need to be able to get to this place without killing my duplicants, which was not exactly a requirement, but it would be preferable if I wouldn't kill anybody. So, on this video, I'm going to make an evolution chamber for our dreckos so that we can start collecting fiber. Okay, that's what I'm missing. After collecting fiber, I will be able to make suits, which will allow my duplicants to go into harsh environment areas like this so that they don't suffer from the problems of low temperature and water. And that's basically it. Guys, as always, do not forget to hit the like button on this video. Very, very important. Also, consider checking out my channel. Just, there's a follow the link or follow whatever. Go check out my channel. Consider subscribing to it. Also, leave a comment for the algorithm. We're good? Let's move on. So, I am starting to clean some water pools that we have here. And this is going to be a bigger one. I have two ways of making that happen. With a pitcher pump, which will take a bit more time but zero energy, or with a pump, which will actually unfortunately require energy. So I'm going to try to go with a pitcher pump for now and see how long it's going to take. So, evolution chamber. Now, evolution chambers are usually a simple thing to achieve, but in my case I'm not exactly sure how easy it's going to be, because I don't have a lot of hydrogen, so that's going to be a problem. You know what, I think before that I'm going to make, so what I'll do, I started the video saying that I was going to make an evolution chamber for our friends. But instead of that, I'm going to make an oxygen facility, also known as a SPOM, which is self-powered oxygen module. So for that, I'm going to need water, which we have loads of. We also have 61 tons of sand, so I am able to clean the water to provide for the oxygen production facility. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, and as always, what's my very first problem? How to reach or where to build that. And I believe that one very simple place I can put it is here, down here. I do have enough space. This is extremely cold, which means that I will be able to, cool down the oxygen. I do have a cold source here, but it's just where it is, it's not exactly super critical, because I can always handle that. I believe that more than that is how close it is to my water source. Now, this is going to be my water source, so it's possible that this is probably a better location for oxygen than this one here, but I can always start in one place and then move it to another. So let's go and start our oxygen production facility. First of all, let's see if I have everything that I need. Well, instead of just trying to understand, let's just draw it. So I'm going to draw the building first, and then I'm going to locate it. I don't have a blueprint for that. It's one of my ways of making things, which is I'm not exactly well organized, so I just need to make things on the fly. It is what it is. Some people like it, some people hate it. It is what it is. So let's start with gas pump. So I do know that I need two, like that. Then I would need So if let's start with the electrolyzer. So if I have an electrolyzer, that's oxygen. Electrolyzer, so if I do electrolyzer here, right? Then it should be a door here. Another pump here, right? Then I will do something like... there used to be something that sandstone, whatever. So if I do this... right. That's 2. I can do that. That's not how it goes. Let's do that. Door. Okay. So this is what I need, right? And I can remove that, and I can do that like that. And then I'll do something like mesh tile 1, 2, right? And this is exactly what I need to achieve that. So this is an electrolyzer which will do, it will release 2 things, hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen goes up and then it goes through the left into this pump. Oxygen goes down into these 2 pumps. And that's a basic system, something that works super well, and once you prime it, it is flawless. So this is what I need. I do need to have automation, Atmos sensor, 1 here, 1 there, and that should be good. There's something off here, or it feels something off, but I'm not exactly sure what it is. But since I don't care all that much at the moment, let's just copy this. And I can simply paste it here. Now, unfortunately, I can't swap this. But I can actually build it the others, because I like to have access. If I'm going to have access to the... Oh, you know what? I can access through here, can't I? So if I were to grab this, do that like that, and place it here, for instance. Or I can take advantage of that, see? If I do this, if I do exactly this, then I'm taking advantage of this area here, right? And I can remove that. And do I need this here? I don't, do I? Now this will only be accessible for me to be here. I can close this down eventually, so we can actually do this. This should not be a super cold area. It is, but let's pretend that I didn't show this. I can remove that and then dig this through here, right? And I can also do that like that. Let's cancel this for now and cancel that door there. We can remove all of this like that, right? And we should have this done fairly simply, right? We have a lot of carbon dioxide here, but it is what it is. Okay, so food poisoning, it is what it is. No research focus. Okay, I am going to need some cable management things here, some automation, so I'm going to have that happen. I'm not going to drop the fire pole all the way down because I'm going to close this area. The only reason this is here is so that they can have a better access to the structure. Okay. I can actually do this, by the way. Let's actually do this. And we can remove that. I can also replace that and that. But Make sure that this is what happens first. Okay. So that they can finish this. Let's see if I can make this. I won't be able to make this in record time. So I have like 20 minutes. Let's see if I can make it. And more importantly, let's see if I can make this without killing any duplicants. That's the greater challenge. Because if you know this game, you know that things tend to happen. Okay. So, cobalt ore. We're good. Beautiful. Electrolyzer. Okay, I should be able to now... Automation. Atmos sensor. I'm going to need one here, one there. And then I'm going to do something like... Oh, we have colors. I had to interrupt the game for a couple of minutes, so I don't know exactly what I was saying. But I like this. Let's do pink. So this goes there, and then yellow. I like this. Okay. And that's been made of cobalt. Okay, great. Beautiful. And we're making that as well. Amazing. Okay. Let's cancel this. Do I need it? No, I don't. In fact, let's close it up. There you go. Oh, there goes my light. Wait a second. I really need to invest. It's just laziness of me. This thing costs like 15 euros. So I can very well buy one. I don't even remember where I bought this one. But okay. So, all good. Now, this is not finished yet. So I really need to also, after making all of this, we're also going to have to make a few things around the area to improve this. But I believe that one of the most important things here is the fact that I will have access to hydrogen, which is going to be useful for quite a few things, not just this. Okay, so that's now done. Amazing. Wow. Okay. There they are. Finishing this. Amazing. Okay. They're cheering, which is amazing. Let's stop that. Beautiful. See that? I like when they cooperate super fast. Very good. Okay, let's do an 8. Okay, guys. That's why they were not doing that in the first place. Thinking about changing a few things here, but okay. For later time. Okay. Wow. Guys, it's done. Calling achievement. What did I do? Red light, green light. Automated building using sensors or switches from the automation. Okay, beautiful. I believe this one is 450. So if it's above 450, and this one if it's above 750. I don't remember exactly what are the values, but it should be something like that. Okay, so we have something, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, huh, what a coincidence. Let's also just remove that. Okay. Okay. So we have that. Now there are two things, or there are three things that I need to kind of build around it. First, a water source, like a clean water source, and not only a water source, but also a water buffer. So we need to have a buffer of clean water so that this doesn't stop. And I also need to have both a hydrogen and an oxygen reservoir so that we can store the excess, the oxygen and the hydrogen that we're going to collect from here. So now the water source, I usually place it really close to this, so I can do something like here, right? I can place it there. So we can remove that, by the way, and I can clean it. Go, beautiful. Okay, so I can go and say, you're going to store water there, right? And I can just do something. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So they can do that. No, right. Let's make things proper, okay? There, and also there, okay. So these are the floors. So I can try to respect some floors, right? Like that. Let's remove that. And I can say that we're going to have that being placed in here. Okay? Now, let me just drink a bit of water. So, this is the water source, right? Now, I need to have some... Oh, we don't have it. Okay. Not a big problem unless it's like super far away. Liquids, gases. Where are you? There you are. Let's make that happen as well. No. Okay. It should not be a problem because we should have that in no time. Liquid pipe. Now I'm going to start using insulated. So we're going to exit the water. Now, there is a way around this. So what I usually like to do is, instead of having the pipes going directly to the source, since this is going to get warmer, I like to circulate the pipes that are going to provide water. And the water that they're going to provide should be in a fairly, nice temperature. If I snake my way around the buildings that I want to cool down, then the water should actually cool down the buildings. So, although this is going to be insulated from here to here, from the rest, it's not going to be. So let's do this. So I can do this, 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 this. Or, in fact, I can even do one better. No, let's do plumbing, insulated, here. And then snake. Let's do normal. A sing, right? And then do insulated again. And then do normal. Snake my way around here. Insulated again. There. Normal pipe again. And do that, and that. So the water will snake around the buildings like that. And it will cool them down. Okay, because they're going to warm up from, working. Okay. Now, we need to access water. So, I do have... What's your problem? What got broken? How is this even possible? They used gunk. Okay, let's prevent this from happening, okay? For good. So, let's first do this. Okay, I know what happened. So let's they're gonna be there, right? So let's do something like You're gonna exit from here to there. There. And let's do that. Where's my bridge? There you are. Let's see. There. Got it. Okay. I'm gonna do something that I very rarely do, which is to actually perform emergency on buildings like this. Okay. So basically I'm creating a buffer for the gunk. Okay. They might have actually not be able to use the building for some reason, and they used other buildings for that. Okay, we're gonna have buildings that have things that they shouldn't, but we're gonna check that out later. Okay, so you're gonna make that happen. Let's do that and that. And let's do that. Beautiful. Let's just work like as best as we can. Let's just check our new blueprint. And we have basic crimson pants. Good, I guess. Okay, let's make that happen. Beautiful. Okay. They're getting fried. Let's just do that and that and that. Remove all of the pollution things. Okay. Yeah, I know. You're not enjoying it. And I get it. Okay. You should not be, you don't need to go this way anymore, so we should be good. Now, this is just for water, right? So what was I saying? So this is water, right? Ta-da, as you can see. I can do no, I'm going to have. Now, do I want to have that? Because I can use the excess water that they have for I can use the excess clean water for other things. You know, let's have a dedicated system. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab power. There goes my. I need to. Sometimes it gets hours and hours and hours without turning off. Other times, it just keeps turning off forever. Beautiful. Done. There you are. Beautiful. Okay, so let's see if they can fix this, if they can finish this in time. I would like to finish this video with this at least half working. That's gunk. How were they able to do that? I have no idea. Don't be... I would prefer that. Okay. They are super fast. Wow, I like that. Okay. Not a big problem. Okay, so let's take a look at things. Okay. Wrong element. Okay. Peraí. How come? Peraí. Hã? It's there. Oh. They are using... That's a problem. So, they are showering. Did I see that correctly? Because I believe I have. They are showering, so our friends are showering. Which means that... Advanced medical booster starts with a pre-installed advanced medical booster. Okay. Okay. If this is true... Because I actually thought... Okay. I need to keep an eye on this. Because I need to understand if... if our friends are actually using this or not. I'm gonna be honest and say that I did not enjoy that. Okay. How are we with the research? Almost there. Beautiful. So, let's do plumbing. Liquid pump. Let's put it... Now, this could be a problem. So, I'm going to not go into this problem so far, or for now. So let's do refinement. There. And let's do... Should I start with insulated? No. Let's do this. So you're gonna go here like that, that. And then we're gonna go there like so. And I'm going to say, let's do automation. I don't have enough, so let's just do one more. You know what? I usually do this, which is storage bin there. I'm gonna remove this. So you're gonna make that. Okay, I'm gonna need to power that. But we're gonna power it. We have a lot of cobalt. We're gonna power it through here. That's, I think, 2, 3. Okay, that's 2, 3, 4. That's 5. So 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, I believe we can manage that, but I'm not exactly sure. I need to see. Because I believe... Okay. How... Okay, I need to understand what's happening. Okay. Something is contaminating our lines, and I'm not exactly sure what is it. I don't know how. Okay. So, let's do sweep only all. Right. You're gonna need power. Oh, but I forgot something. Do I have the hydrogen? Yes, I do. Beautiful. See that? So, let's... That's 122. So, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, that's too much. So, you're going to have to be connected to that. Wire bridge. Like so. However, I'm actually going to have... Let's do power, hydrogen, I'm going to need a battery. We're going to need that. We have time, so let's make things easy, shall we? Also that, and also that. Yeah. Yeah, things are going to explode a little bit, but it's for a better good, right? So let's make it happen. There you go. 34%. Beautiful. There you go. Done. Amazing. See that? Beautiful. Okay. We're almost there. Almost. Let's see one thing. But I wonder if actually the gunk... Oh, I believe the gunk comes out once it gets in the showers. So the showers don't break. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay, how are we here, guys? Okay, let's mop this. Not mop. Clean this and that. You're going to be placing it there. And I need to have a smart battery, which I can't because I need it. Okay. How come we have 0? Guys. Okay, I really need to improve this. Iron ore, cobalt ore, let's do 24. Whoa, 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 that's gonna be an issue. 11, 11, 15, okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix this. 12. Okay, now if I go here, let's see if I can see any of them just doing something. We do know that they're gonna use things. There you go. They use showers after they wake up. I just want to see if these guys are going to use it. They should not use showers, right? Robots don't like water, so they never should use showers. But, okay, they just went straight to actually start working. So they should be good. There we go. Amazing. Boom, 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 boom. Wow. Go 240 200. Okay, yeah, I think I need to actually place my robots. I need to add. Okay, that's done. Beautiful. Okay, so this is done, right? Let's do now ventilation. Insulated. So, I can do something like... So, this is for oxygen, right? And I can have... I don't know. I can do this. And we can have oxygen being here, like the first one. And... it should exit there. And we can have hydrogen crossing it here. And going there. And also there. So this is hydrogen. Let's do a bridge. There. And I can actually... So we're going to have this... do a gas vent there. Okay. So this is what we are supposed to have. Do I have... Okay, we still don't have any. Okay, you are... We're still waiting for them to make things. Okay. But that should happen. Okay. No gunk here. Let's actually do that. Actually, I can remove this. Okay. Nobody's doing anything. Okay, are we good? Ish. We are, kind of, so far. There you are. Okay, they are making things fast, which is good. It's decent, so to speak, but it's good. That is being worked. Empty. Okay. I might actually need to have more echo power banks. That might be the issue. Okay, they are making things happen, which is very, very good. Okay. Beautiful. Done, done, done. There. Because they don't need to step into the other area anymore. Wouldn't it be interesting if I messed up something and it didn't work? I need to redo everything again. No, it wouldn't. But a sarcastic fun. Or something like that. Okay, there you are. Should I... Still no smart battery. No problem. 400, 600. That's an 8. That's a 5. Okay, it would be interesting if I could have... Okay, let's just fix that, guys. I don't want my people to just explode with stress. Okay, let's do that. Beautiful. Okay, let's remove that. Go. We're done. Okay. Okay, so this is now done. I can close this. I can do this. And I can force them to remove things from there. Beautiful. Done. Okay, so this is now done. Somebody should go work on that, please. Or hopefully. Oh, we have our friends, little pips. Beautiful. How are we with skill? Jesus, so many. Let's do carrying. People are in a problematic situation regarding carrying. And it's also a part for... yeah, let's carry. Yeah, let's go into carrying. Where are you? Athletics. I like that. Okay, you're gonna stay. I'm gonna leave you as you are for the time being. Because you are very sensitive to stress. Okay, this is now done. And we're about... Okay, we now have finally somebody working on that. So... that is done. Yeah. This will not go well. We have 120 plus we have 180. Okay. It might be sufficient for the time being. Okay, there you are. And I need to actually say automation. Just normal ones. There. Okay. Let's see cobalt. So we have 40 kilograms of cobalt. And I should have a bit more. Okay, and I'm gonna say for the time being, no, let's do 95. And let's do 20%. Okay, so and now let's do, oops. There you go, thank you. I wonder if this is going to be a problem. It should, shouldn't it? And I can do something like power, wire, and I can do that. Let's see. Yes, sir. Beautiful. Okay, I am going to need to... Okay, well, we are with one thing in action to be made. Okay, beautiful. I think I'm gonna finish this in this video. This video is getting longer because of that, but it should be just enough. Lock, grab this, put it there, and lock it as well. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to prime this, by the way. So let's do generator, put it here, and do something like, no, there. Okay. And I can lock this door so that nobody gets in. And this should be enough. Okay, so now if I go here, we have some water. Okay. So, by the way, what gases do we have here? Polluted oxygen, carbon dioxide. Okay. So this is gonna get... Okay, peraí. Let me just disable everything. This will most likely break, okay? And it is what it is. Okay, that way we are providing that thing. Beautiful. Amazing. Exactly the way I wanted it to work. Okay, guys. And we're about to make this happen. So, as soon as this gets all purple or all pink, we're done. And I believe we are almost there. So, did it get broken? It did not. Okay, so let's see if it gets primed. Here we go. As soon as this thing starts getting hydrogen, the system is done. You are with 285. Okay, because... Okay, let's actually switch this a bit. Here we go. And it's done. It's working. And we are just going to start having some hydrogen being sent there. And we are done. Guys, done. We are now going to have... This is bothering me like you have no idea. So, we are now going to get oxygen and hydrogen for the rest of the game, which is very, very good. So, I'm going to leave the game here. This one was a little bit longer than usual, 45 minutes, but at least I was able to condense the SPOM into one single video. So instead of, I usually split them between 2 or 3, depending on the amount of time that that it takes me to achieve this. But now we're done, so it's done. Guys, thank you much for watching. Do not forget to hit the like button on this video. Very, very important. Also, consider checking out my channel. You know, subscribe if you enjoy it, and leave a comment for the algorithm. And that's it. Thank you very much, and hope to see you all on my next video. Bye-bye.